Hey, I'm Praise, and we're the hosts of the Good Sense Podcast.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Good Sense Podcast. It's your girl Nick here, also known as Nicole, and Praise.
Hi.
Hey. So, as you probably read on the title, today's podcast is about celebrating love.
In all forms.
In all forms. Yeah. So, first question.
Am I ready?
Are you ready?
Okay, shoot.
She's nervous. That's a nervous laugh.
Yeah.
What is love to you?
I think love is God. Love is family. Love is shared with your friendships. And if I'm going to be totally Christian about it, love is patient. Love is kind. Love covers just everything. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What is love to you?
I think everything you said. Love is God. Love is family. Love is the friendships I have.
Oh, yeah.
The interactions I'm able to make on a daily basis with people that I know care about me.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
The little things people do, whether it's your family, whether it's, someone holding the door for you at the grocery store, just any type of action of care. Love can be seen in just the littlest things and the big things.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. What's your favorite way to express love to anybody?
I think I'm more of a... if we're going to go into love languages, I'm more of an actions person.
Oh, acts of service?
Acts of service.
Oh.
That's how I show love. I tend to want to be there or to help you out if I know you have a project that you're doing.
Take you out.
Take you out.
Yeah.
That's how I show love. How do you show love?
I'm okay, this is not to boast, but I feel like I'm very strong in giving what you could be needing. So if it's acts of service you need, I will give that. If it's quality time, words of affirmation. So it depends. If I love someone, I tend to look around to see, okay, what are they looking for? What could Nicole be in need of today? So is it a word of encouragement? I'm there to affirm you.
She's good at that.
I'm very good at that. Yeah. If it's quality time, let's do it. If it's all of them, I kind of look for what does the person need and then fill in that gap. That's how I like
that a lot because I know we all receive love differently.
Yes.
So my acts of service might not be received as love to someone who needs to hear it.
Oh yeah, you're just there doing things and the person is like,
but you didn't say you care for me, or you've never told me you love me. Oh, that leads me to my next question. I always like to ask this question.
Yeah.
Because I know it's different for different people.
Yeah.
Do you say I love you to your immediate family? Do you say I love you to your parents? Is that normal in your household?
For a long time, it wasn't. Yes, it was said here and there. It's not like it was like a foreign concept that if dad says I love you, we're like, he said I love you. Uh-huh. No, it was said here and there, but it wasn't after every conversation or last meet. I love you. No. But I remember when I was moving from Zimbabwe, coming to Canada, when I was on the phone with my mom, I started saying I love you, and then she'd go, and she would hang up. So I made it a habit to call her back and say I love you. Yeah. And she now knew that
she warmed up to it.
Yeah, she knew that if she would hang up without saying I love you, I was gonna call her. She was like, okay, I love you, I gotta go, bye. And then ever since then, now she says I love you a lot more before I even say it. Yeah. And then with my sisters, it was weird.
Was it?
It was. But
yes,
those amazing.
It
was so weird. It was weird. It'll be I love you, Cici, and you feel like awkward.
Yeah.
But now, because the more you say it, the more
becomes
normal.
second nature.
Yeah, it's normal. I love you. You're my sister. So I love you. What's the experience like for you?
Honestly, like growing up when I was younger, I would say up until like 13, we didn't really say I love you. Obviously, you knew you were loved, right?
Yeah.
And they knew we loved them back.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like you never said it verbally.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically, and it's funny because I talked to my dad about this. There was a day he dropped us off at school and he said, I love you. And it kind of caught me off guard because I was like, oh,
What did you just say?
What? Like, we don't do that. But now it's literally end of every conversation. It's I love you. And like I was saying, we had a conversation where I was like, you remember there was a time when we didn't say this and now we do say this. Like, what changed? And I remember him saying that, like, growing up, he didn't hear I love you from his parents. And so it was more intentional for him to now say it to us. And so that's why I find it so interesting to ask, because you'll find a lot of people's parents or older generations maybe weren't as...
They were never told.
Yeah,
it was such a foreign concept.
It was unspoken. It was obviously there.
And worst part is, unlike us, they didn't know if they were loved like that. Most of them, they would question, did my daddy love me or not?
That could be the case too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love them.
You'll say I love you to your parents if you can.
Yes.
Text them. Say I love you.
Say I love you. If
Make
you
it
guys
weird.
Don't,
Celebrate love.
Make it weird. If you guys don't, start that culture now.
Yes.
Be
Keep saying it.
about it.
Trust me, first time it was...
Yeah.
What did I just
told
do?
you.
But
I gasped.
the more I kept on saying it, now I really love the way my mom says I love you when she's really tired and she wants to end a conversation. She just goes, okay, I love you, pray. And I'm like, okay, she's tired. And it's so sweet, and I love hearing those words from her.
It's endearing.
Yeah, it's very sweet. I know my mom loves me. I know I say I love you to my sisters. They say I love you too. It's just, it brings us together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just like solidifies the closeness of the family.
And I think it's important to acknowledge that it's hard to say.
Is it? It's weird to say,
You
but
say
is it hard?
I have one friend, y'all. She would say, I love you all the time. And I'm like, yeah, like, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's weird. Christians.
I love you with the love God, you know?
It was so weird for me when I came out here. And I remember my first church service when I came out here. People were hugging. I was like, wow.
You're not used to that.
They hug in church. Wow. Like, it happened, but then, like, hugging was left to spouses.
Oh. That's your experience with physical touch.
Yeah. So when people were hugging in church, I was like, okay, wow, these people are very physically... And then the weirdest part was when somebody who just met you, they go like, oh, good to see you. We love you. I'm thinking, what? Should I say I love you back? Is it weird? But then I think there's a beautiful thing when somebody is extending the love of God to you, even if you like question, is it worthy? Am I worthy of it? Or do you even know me?
Yeah.
I like it when people say I love you, especially in a church setting. They don't just come up to you and go like, I love you in a weird way, but then it's mostly like elderly parents who go like, hi daughter, I love you. And I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Even just in friendships, like,
Oh, yeah, friendships
I try now to say it more with my friends and not make it weird, because I love them. And I want them to know that I love them, you know? And it's not weird to say to someone who's just a platonic friend.
Oh, yeah.
Or someone who's just close to you. It's okay to express that I love you.
Yeah, I know.
Even though I show it, I want you to hear it from me.
Oh, I love you, Cece.
Oh, I love you, Sissy. Getting the awkwardness out of the way.
See, we made it weird.
But no, it's important. Like, that's why love should be celebrated.
Yeah.
Because it's so important to show. It's important to be felt.
Yeah.
Just on a basic human level, everyone wants to feel love.
Can I ask a question? Have you ever told yourself that you love you? Have you ever like looked in the mirror and go like, you know what? I love you.
Positive affirmations, yes. I think that has forced me to say I love you and to kind of like give yourself a pep talk, like you're important, you're worthy,
Yeah.
you got this,
Yeah.
you're loved.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest thing about love as well, is being able to receive it. People can tell you they love you, people can show you they love you,
Oh,
but if you don't feel
yeah.
worthy, then you can be in a point where you constantly talk yourself out of feeling loved. But you are.
Yeah. I've noticed that for a long time, because I could not receive my own love uh, to myself, I would find it hard to receive other people's love.
Okay.
So because I never used to take care of myself like I love myself, or even acknowledge the fact that, yo, I love me.
Yeah.
When other people would extend love, I'll be thinking more of, I'm unworthy, or do you know me?
Yeah, do you know
But
me?
then
Why do you love me?
when I started loving on myself, I realized, you know what, I'm actually very lovable.
Yes.
I am cool.
Oh my gosh.
I'm worthy of love.
Yes.
Like all of this.
I think everyone needs to have that moment of like,
Yeah.
I'm lovable.
Yeah.
And why you're lovable. If
Yes.
you're quirky, embrace that. If you're funny, embrace that. If you have, a sense of humor, if you have great style.
Laugh at your own jokes. Love your own jokes.
Love your own jokes. Guys, I literally had to talk I found it weird at first. I used to watch Netflix movies by myself. I still do by myself. But
it's amazing.
when you laugh by yourself, you ever catch yourself and you're like, this is weird. There's nobody else here. But dude, laugh out loud by yourself. Like, that's okay. That is
love your
totally
own
okay.
company. It's okay. Is it? Wait a minute. You're an extrovert.
Yeah.
I was about to say it was easy for me to love myself because, hey, I'm an introvert. I already
you love being by yourself.
have a capacity to
you
people.
are your best friend.
Yes. So loving my company is what came easy. How was it for you, somebody who's an extrovert, and you like, being around people? Was it a hard process?
A big question, especially with the pandemic. I'm an extrovert, guys, like 100% extrovert. I like being around other people. I like just being, amongst a crowd or amongst people or just doing something. I don't like just being by myself. And so I really had to work through just being okay doing solo activities, taking walks. Being okay just being with me, being with my thoughts. I think sometimes as an extrovert, or maybe it's just me, I won't speak for everybody, but for me, I noticed that as I was immersing myself in, always being with my friends or always doing activities and being outside, you're kind of pushing away that solitude, that silent time of dealing with your thoughts, dealing with how you really feel about yourself or certain situations you're going through in life. Whereas within the pandemic, I really had to sit down and think about, am I happy? Do I like where my life is going?
Yeah.
Do I love the space that I'm in right now?
Ooh, yes.
Or was I just kind of, trying to put myself into things to kind of avoid it?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Do you know what I just felt when you were saying when I was immersing myself in my friends? I felt so tired. Hearing
the
that
introvert in her said, no. God forbid.
Ooh.
No.
That was a lot of people. I could imagine a room full of people when you were saying that. I have a capacity when it comes to doing.
She's got a threshold and it's
I do.
It's
I have a
her.
cap. Yeah. But wow.
Yeah. I think, love, like you said, starts with yourself.
Yeah.
And then it goes outwards. And then you can find ways to show love in your community, whether it's, Christmas time, volunteering.
Oh, yes.
Helping to serve food. Because like I said, love
Thanksgiving.
should be felt on a basic human level. Love is important to everybody.
Yes.
And so everyone needs to feel love. And if you're able to give that in any capacity, do it. Not just your immediate community, but expand outside in whatever way you can.
That's true. I think given my past work experience, I've learned to extend love to people who need it. I think that opened me up to give love to strangers, compliment somebody, if you can. Even if to you it doesn't look as great, sometimes it's okay to just cheer somebody up.
Kindness goes a long way.
I know.
It goes such a long way.
Celebrate somebody as they're walking by. Hey, I love your handbag. More of that, I really love the volunteering one. And then even for your friends, people do something that could be small, but it aids someone's day. They feel loved, they feel noticed, they feel listened to, and they feel like somebody's looking out for their well-being.
Could just literally be the only time that day.
Yeah.
You showing love could be that one encounter that they will get that day. And so don't expect somebody else to do it, or don't expect, they probably have, loving households, or somebody's texting them, somebody's calling them. If you feel that urge to reach out to someone, I always say just do it.
Rise to the occasion. Do not be afraid to assert yourself as a friend or a partner in someone's life. Just do it. Go for it. Love people. Be bold in your loving.
Oh, yes. Be bold. Yeah. Guys, life is short. I think that's one thing with the pandemic and with just people not making it to the end of the year and just dying from sickness, dying from anything, because like I said, life is short. Yeah. You really need to take each opportunity as if it's your last. I know it's cliche to say, but you don't know if you'll have the opportunity to show someone you love them. Yeah. To tell them you love them, to be around them. Like, I think that's my biggest driving factor. We were talking about this before we started filming, about how sometimes you go out of your way, you use your last money to go out with a friend, but you're going to suffer during the week. My students, But I think that honestly, stems from just wanting to be there. Yeah. You don't want to let that person down. So you're like, I know this is my last $15, but I'm just going to show up.
Or you can celebrate love within your means.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There are so many ways within your to show up and still be within your means. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you can't go out, hey, we can pop popcorn and watch Netflix. Indoors, hang out.
In my house.
I know. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So just depending on where you're at, know how to do it. Mm-hmm. That goes for even those who are celebrating love in a relationship context. Mm-hmm. I think it's important to know that you can do it within your means as well. You don't have to break bank because you're with somebody. Yeah. You can be happy with each other.
Y'all can be excited for Valentine's, okay?
Yes.
Don't break the bank. And if you're like me, I am a big Galentine's person. I praise God. I love Galentine's. If it's just for me, if it's for my friends, I will show up with teddy bears. I will show up with chocolate. Yes. Because any situation to celebrate love, I'm there. Okay? I am there. So February 14th is
Do you
exciting.
remember that one year when we were working together and you got me and...
Yeah. and our boss.
Yes.
And our
boss's wife, Valentine's gift.
Guys, I was so excited.
Nicole was excited. Our boss's wife was particularly just happy because her husband was not there at the time. Yeah. So she felt loved and acknowledged. I'm thinking, why?
Praise was not a happy camper. She was like, girl.
No, I'm not a happy Valentine's person.
But I feel like you're there now.
No.
Okay, never mind.
But I'm still gonna do it. No, it doesn't mean that I don't celebrate love with myself. Mm-hmm. I think Galentine's for me is just hard because I'm an introvert. I already just want to be in my space. Imagine then going no. That's a lot of people and a lot of thinking.
I love it. I mean, one day I'll be able to celebrate with a significant other, but till then, my friends, you already know. Expect chocolates. Expect a teddy bear. Expect a text said, I love you.
Oh, yeah, you can. I love the text.
Yeah,
the
see?
Text great.
Okay.
The teddies.
She said the text.
Yeah,
you got
text,
me there.
Yeah, kept it on the text. Okay?
That's it. You don't want to receive anything?
A teddy. I hate chocolate.
Oh, that's true.
I love flowers. Yes, flowers.
Flowers.
Yes,
She loves flowers.
I love flowers. So if you give me a text and flowers, I'm great. But don't quite like expect a lot from me. I'm not Valentine's.
That's
Is that
okay.
is that being terrible as a friend?
No.
Okay.
I think you need to know your friends, and you need to know,
what to expect from
what
your
to expect
friends.
from them. Yeah.
But I do love you. I love you so much.
know,
I do.
know.
It's just Valentine's is not my
Valentine's
choose.
is not her thing, but
Not
it's
my thing.
definitely mine. Okay. I do it for myself. I do it for my friends. I love it. I love it.
How do you celebrate your family? Just to show them you love them. Do you have days when you feel like, you know what, today I am going to cook for you guys because I love you, or no?
I wouldn't say I've ever done that where I'm like, I just want to cook for you because I love you. I'm more of I'm definitely a quality time person.
Oh.
So sometimes I will initiate like brunches.
Oh, that's nice.
I will initiate dinners.
Oh, that's
you
nice.
know,
Yeah.
when I have a little extra money in my pocket.
Let's do it.
Let's go out to dinner. Let's, because my family, like, I grew up with us doing road trips and stuff like that. But now as we're getting older, it's kind of hard to wrangle everyone and to kind of be in the same space at the same time. So brunches, dinners, any type of situation where we can kind of just sit and talk and reconnect.
Oh, that's
I
nice.
love that.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. That's really nice.
Yeah. Spending time with them. I know.
Valentine's or celebrating love is not just like stuck to being in a relationship. No. I hope this conversation is like mind opening to, you know what, I can celebrate myself.
Yeah.
I can celebrate my friends. I can celebrate my community.
Yep.
If you don't want to celebrate just one person, then you could like have people out to your house. That's if Dr. Bonnie adjust the rules before.
What's up, Bonbon?
You. Before then, but when she does, I mean, you can have a couple of people in, show them your cooking skills or not, maybe order in.
Yeah. Listen, within reason, okay?
Within reason. That's if you have, but then or it could be a potluck. You know what? You bring dessert, allocate who brings what, and then just celebrate each other, celebrate life, love each other. If you want to do a solo mission, go and volunteer somewhere, meet new people, love on sick kids in the hospital.
Yeah.
Or if you don't feel like doing that, find your old clothes that you're not wearing.
Oh, yeah.
A new home. There's so many people who want clothes out there. Declutter. It's good for you.
Oh, yes. Declutter.
And find your clothes, a new home. Yeah. What else can you do to celebrate love?
I think you covered it, friend.
Yeah.
I think you did.
Yeah.
And so I hope that this podcast has opened your mind to love, how to celebrate love, how to give love, how to receive love.
Say I love you to your family.
Say I love you to your family, to your friends. Weird. Yes. Give love to yourself. Like, really receive it. Tell yourself you love yourself.
I know.
Yeah.
Go in the mirror and just find out that you have great potential to be loved. Find it within yourself first.
Yeah.
That makes it so easy to receive love.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Whatever it is this podcast is finding you doing. I hope that you guys are well. And we are signing off. That is it for today. That is it for today's episode. Yeah. And we wish you well. Peace and love, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Perfect. Let's do the outro one more time. Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe, and just know you're loved.
Okay.
Yeah. If not, we appreciate you for watching.
We always forget that.
Yeah, we appreciate you for watching.
Yeah.
We love that you're supporting us, so we love you no matter where you are. Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you so much for listening, guys. We hope that this podcast finds you well and that you continue listening and you give us feedback if you want us to talk about something, if you want to want us to go in deeper about something that we may have said, questions, anything. Like, comment, subscribe, share. If you feel like somebody around you needs to be encouraged to celebrate love, share this podcast, share this episode. We want this to be a big community.
Yeah.
Yes. So
And above all, we appreciate you for listening. We appreciate you even more for sharing.
Yeah.
And I hope you feel our love to you today. And anything else?
that's it.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Yep.
And see you next week.